Today on Listen Dude podcast, the dudes talk about their BuzzFeed quiz results. What house from Harry Potter do they belong in? Which pilot from Top Gun Maverick are they? And which superhero are they? The dudes also introduced Jaron's new addition, his puppy, Cruz.
I had a lot of fun. I thought it was great.
No, it was good. It was a good sized amount of people and everything that were there.
Yeah, great food. Taylor made the food. Yeah. Taylor made.
Food. No, it was good, but yeah, I can really give a rip about the Chiefs.
I know. But it's funny because you have a Super Bowl party every year.
I don't know if I will anymore. I think I'm done with that.
Really? Why?
Yeah,
Not even have the same size people as yesterday?
I'd probably do that. But I don't know, man.
But not like having everybody from
if
work or something.
If I know people can commit to going, then I'll go. Then I'll do it.
Oh, but we would go. But maybe we can go to Taylor and Addie's.
Yeah, we can do that too. Well, Taylor asked me yesterday, he says, do you still do a Super Bowl party? I was like, well, I didn't last year, but I have, every year before. And he goes, oh, okay. And I've kind of had a feeling, well, maybe he wanted to do one. I'm like,
that'd be cool.
I'd go to his. I don't have to do it. I don't. Dude, you know how much cleanup that saves me?
Yeah.
And like money that saves me from making it on time. More importantly, time.
Well, man, I love their house. They had a beautiful backyard. That backyard was magical.
The second I saw it, I thought of Mr. Miyagi's backyard.
Really?
With like how the plants are. It's like a little Zen garden.
I thought of Fangorn Forest,
But I was actually even thinking about this on the drive home from their house last night. I have 100 ideas of what I.
Oh, really?
I like the layout of the plants. They just need to get rid of the plants and start over.
Oh, yeah. I see. Like get rid of the weeds and get.
Yeah, they just need to get rid of everything.
Oh, gotcha.
Right
well,
now.
dude, I love their house. It looked great house. It was a great party. Chiefs won.
Yeah,
they stomped them 44-21. And it was going into the fourth quarter. We only held them to 7 points going into the fourth quarter. So we're looking pretty good. It's one game. We'll see. We play on Thursday this week, so that'll be nice. But had a great time. You introduced your dog to everybody. You got Cruz.
Yep.
He's down here running around.
Ping pong ball right now. Hey,
Cruz.
Hey, come here.
He's hobbling over. At Taylor's house, we took a bet. And no, we didn't take a bet, but I was like, you guys want to take a bet to see if Jaron brings Cruz over or not? Sure enough, I was like, he's going to the passengers. I'm making a call. I was like, he's going to the passenger seat. I think he got Cruz. And Cruz came out. It was so funny.
So if you're watching, I'm holding him right now if you guys want to see him on Spotify.
He's cutie.
Yeah, he's cute. He's a little butthole.
It was so funny.
He's a puppy, so
right, yeah.
I can't really say much other than the puppy. And, he's actually doing really well. The first hour that I had him, or maybe first couple hours I had him, I already taught him how to sit. He knows shake. I taught him shake yesterday. He's kind of learned his name. Like we just hollered at him. Mm-hmm. He came running. So in 2 days, I'm happy with that.
Well, you said the guy who breeds them said this was like probably the smartest litter he's ever done in like 50 years. Yeah, so the breeder that we got him
from, I guess he's been. I don't think he's been breeding them for over 50 years, but he says he's been working with Brittany's for over 50 years. And he said that out of all the litters that him and his wife have ever done, this one seems the most intelligent. I said, well, what makes you say that? He's like, I can just tell.
Yeah.
He's like, in the first 2 weeks, I can already tell that they were a lot more attentive than usually at 2 weeks. He said, I can tell this is a really intelligent litter. So, and the breed altogether is an intelligent breed. So, the biggest thing right now is just the consistency with as soon as he naps, after he wakes up from a nap, you let him. When he gets out of his kennel, you let him out. When he gets done eating, you let him out. You constantly are letting him out at least like once an hour, which I'm doing basically.
Yesterday it was funny when you brought him in because you had a leash on him and he slipped out of the leash.
Oh yeah. Well, I got a collar. Actually, my sister got a collar for him, and I guess she thought it was a little bit smaller, but it's not. It's as small as that collar will go. So he's slipping right out of it, but it's okay. He'll grow into it.
Oh yeah, he'll grow quick, I think. That's awesome, man. He's right here and.
Yeah, he's hanging out, but I'm ready for it when he can just kind of independently not be on my heels. Some people like that. I am not a fan of that. So some people are like, oh, you're going to miss.
You want an independent dog.
You're going to miss those days. I'm like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm already over it. Like he will not go anywhere in the house without me.
Yeah.
If I go upstairs just to grab a drink real quick, he's got to follow me. It's like, dude, I'm coming right back. See, if like he was, a year old or something, he'd just lay down here and just chill.
Well, I'm glad you brought him yesterday because
I'm glad
everybody loves seeing him. I know all the girls were sitting around him and petting him.
Oh yeah.
So if you ever want like a date, you just take your dog out on a walk.
Well,
and,
I'm impatient. I want to get him already walking. I want to get him already on a leash, but he's just too small to be doing that right now. I mean, basically how I walk him is I just walk around the yard and pick up sticks is literally what I do. And I just walk around picking up sticks, and it wears him out. Like 15 minutes, he's done because he's running around.
Yeah.
15 minutes, and he's exhausted. He comes in and takes a nap. He did this morning. I let him out this morning around 7:30. We came in, we ate, or he ate. I don't eat. And and then he came down in the basement and just passed out on that couch over there. He was out for like a good hour. And then you texted me. So about coming over to do the podcast. So I had to get out of the house for a minute. So the biggest concern that I have is just the house training and keeping him cool with the kennel. He did pretty good last night in the kennel. Actually, a little bit better than I expected. But I'm going to try to put the kennel in another room tonight.
Can you do like positive reinforcement where
Yes.
when he gets in his kennel, you give him a treat or something?
And I did that day 1 and 2, but night 1, I did not put him in his kennel. I took his dog bed. He's chewing on stuff.
No, he's fine.
If I put him in his dog bed just right next to my bed, and he laid there all night.
That's good.
Which I was shocked at that. So, no, he's doing pretty good. He has his moments. Like right now, he has like these hyper moments where he will not stop. You have to keep an eye on him, and he's constantly chewing on stuff. But I mean, people are like, "Oh, wait till the teething stage." I'm like, "Aren't I at it?"
Yeah.
And he's doing nothing.
Well, how old is he? 8 weeks? 9 weeks?
He's 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked
old.
him. Yeah.
Old.
He's doing okay. He's doing pretty good. But I'm tired, man. Just
You're like
constant attention on him.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a guy that I work with. He's our age actually, and he's got 2 little kids. He's got like one that's not even walking and talking. You know, he's still a baby. He's like 9 months old or 11 months old or something, and he's got like a 4-year-old. And he told me the day before I picked this dog up, he's like, "Dude, puppies are harder than babies." I'm like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah, because babies, you just put them in their carrier and just put them in a corner and they sleep for hours. These things, he's right."
Yeah.
And he's got a couple dogs too, so he would know. You're constantly watching this guy. I mean, you constantly have to keep an eye on him.
Aw. Hey, little fella.
But
no, that's awesome, man. I'm really happy for you. I think
my
it's
anxiety
really cool.
of me going back to work, because I took this whole week off work to be with him, which everyone's telling me, like even my neighbors, everyone I've been talking to, I'm like, any advice? And I've been telling them, I took the whole week off, and like, that's a really good idea.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So hopefully by the end of the week, we can get him somewhat comfortable with kenneling, to where he's at least okay with it, where he doesn't whine as much. You know, I put him in the kennel this morning to go on a little motorcycle ride to work, just real quick, just get some fresh air. And I put him in the kennel, and he immediately started yapping. But by the time I got down to my bike, down in the garage, I couldn't hear him anymore. Stopped like that quick. I'm like,
interesting.
Okay, because usually he wasn't doing that. He was yap.
Did you give him a little treat when he went in, or?
Yeah, I came in, and I know basically every time he's calm, I reward him. Okay. And how I guess you introduce these guys to the kennel is you just throw some treats in the back of the kennel. They go in, you let them come out, you treat them, they go in. And I did that, for a good hour or two yesterday, a total at least. And he's still, he's fine being in the kennel. He's fine eating in there. But the second you shut that door, he's done.
He's howling.
Oh my! The second you shut the door,
I don't know, poor fella.
He's cool being in there. It's just you cannot shut that door.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's going pretty good. I don't know.
Like I said, you look like a tired dad.
This freaking better be worth it. I am exhausted, man.
Yeah.
I'm used to sleeping all the way through.
A lot of work.
I don't even wake up in the middle of the night to go pee. I sleep all the way through the night, but not with this little shit. Mm-hmm. I gotta wake up.
Yeah.
I gotta wake up and go instead of just like letting him out. I gotta go walk around in the yard with him. I can't just like let him out. He goes do his thing, and then I open the door like 20 minutes later and go, "Come here!" And he won't even go outside on his own. I gotta walk so he can follow me out.
Yeah.
So we're still in that stage where he has zero independence, none whatsoever. So.
That's okay though. It's only your second day with him.
I know
he's probably used to having his brothers and sisters around.
On them
and stuff like that. So, but I'm really glad you brought him to the game yesterday. I mean, yesterday was I had a great time at Taylor and Addie's.
Yeah.
It was so great. Taylor and Addie, if you're listening, thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely.
The food was amazing. The people
I wish
were
I would have
great.
brought something.
We met.
I didn't even.
Oh, really? Well, we met their friend Camille. She was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Chiefs won. That was great. Chiefs won. It was a beautiful day too.
Dude, it's beautiful right now.
It was funny because I was getting hot, and so was Ryan.
Oh, I was warm too.
And I was like, man, I'm getting hot. Is it just me or?
No, you were saying I'm not that high maintenance, Cal. So
what, dude? I
was warm too, but I don't.
Well, then he turns out the AC wasn't on, so they had to go turn on the AC.
Yeah, how do you not have the AC on? Well, he did have the back door open when he.
I mean, I had a lot of fun yesterday.
No, I did too.
Hope they have us over again because that was great.
I hope they do a Super Bowl party.
That'd be cool. I'd go to that.
I'd
go to that for sure. Well, I think today let's get to the grind. Put our nose to the grind.
The meat and taters.
The meat and potatoes. Today, we're going to talk about some BuzzFeed quizzes that we took.
We took 3.
We took 3 BuzzFeed quizzes, and we got the whole gambit, I think, of BuzzFeed quizzes. We obviously, if you do a BuzzFeed quiz, you have to see. Oh, he put his glasses on, just like an old man.
Shut up.
You got to do a Harry Potter house one. What house would you be in? You got to do that.
You have to.
Then we decided to do what pilot would you be in Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah. What character you would be?
Yep. And then the final one was what kind of superhero would you be? Was it Marvel? Was it a Marvel one?
Dude, I don't know.
I don't know either.
It was just really general.
Yeah. So.
Hey. Quit that. At least he's responsive.
Yeah, he's responsive.
He's responsive.
Which one do you want to start with?
Let's just start with hey Paul. Okay. Show us your
I want to take a guess. I think.
Well, it was based on percentages.
It was percentages,
which I actually like that they did that. It wasn't just like
yeah
you're this. No, they based it on percentages.
I think your highest percentage one.
Okay.
I think it was probably. Okay, let me narrow it down to 2. Ravenclaw or Slytherin? I think it was probably Slytherin. I think you're Slytherin.
Okay.
I'm
going to say...
What about me?
I'm going to say you're Ravenclaw.
See, what is Ravenclaw? I don't know what Ravenclaw is. It's kind of like the middle house. Like,
yeah, that's what I would classify it as.
Okay. Yeah.
Like Hufflepuff is like... Taking my shit. Hufflepuff is like... The hipsters, the hippies.
Okay. So you think I'm Ravenclaw?
I think I would say you're Ravenclaw.
I think you're Slytherin. Okay. With 31%, I am Gryffindor.
Okay. Yeah, 31% I'm Slytherin.
Yes! I knew it.
28% Gryffindor.
Okay.
26 Ravenclaw and 15% Hufflepuff is where I'm at. Is he over there hacking?
He'll be okay. Dogs, he'll be fine. So I was 31% Gryffindor, 25% Ravenclaw, 25% Hufflepuff, and 19% Slytherin. Slytherin was my last one. It says,
wow.
Here's what mine says. It says, just like Hermione Granger, you were ultimately placed in Gryffindor, but the Sorting Hat seriously considered putting you in Ravenclaw, so you were close.
Okay.
You are a natural-born leader, often taking control of the reins from others whose recklessness or dedication to facts and knowledge clouds their judgment. You are intelligent. Tell that to Maddie. But acknowledge that there are more important things in life and therefore aim to use your intelligence and determination to fight for what you believe to be right. So, and it says...
I can see that.
It says you're slightly compatible with Hufflepuff House, suggests a deep love and appreciation for those close to you, which I think is true.
Okay, so, I can see that. So mine is you are relentless in your pursuit of success, making you a perfect fit for Slytherin, but your willingness to take risk makes you somewhat compatible with typical traits of Gryffindor. People who don't know you well are often intimidated by your reserved demeanor, and you have very few close friends. You are loyal to just a few and definitely Prioritize personal success over close relationships. Your slight compatibility with Ravenclaw House, hence add an appreciation for knowledge and wisdom, though they are not priorities.
You agree with that?
I would agree with like 90% of that, except for that Ravenclaw. Like I think knowledge is extremely, but I guess I wouldn't say it's a priority. I guess I would agree with that for me. You know what?
Yeah.
I probably would.
Frick it.
Yeah, piss on it. I think I would agree with that for me.
You know, and there was a question in there where they asked someone cast a spell at you that you don't know. What would your
I think I screenshotted that one.
What would your like counter to that be? So I knew a couple of them were like, you're gonna kill the guy, you know. I just did Protecto, I think, where
Mine
I just
was Stupefy.
Okay, what does Stupefy do again?
Stupefy just like throws them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just like throws them. I almost picked if I get that.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
So I did Protecto because I was just like, oh, that must mean I protect
Okay,
myself.
so which of these magical events would you most like to experience? So I screenshotted this one. The Triwizard Tournament, the Quidditch World Cup, the Yule Ball, or Christmas at Hogwarts. Which would you pick, or which did you pick?
I went with Christmas.
Me too.
I would love to see Christmas at Hogwarts,
yeah,
dude. It's so magical.
That looks so good.
So what?
The first Quidditch match of the season is approaching, and you can't wait to get involved.
Yeah.
What role are you playing? Seeker? I want the glory. Chaser? I like to be involved and work as part of a team. The Beater has all the power. I'll be in the crowd making sure supporter morale is high.
See, I was between Chaser or being a fan, but I was like, back in the day, I probably would have played. So I said Breaker.
Say, I think of like my
Chaser. Sorry, Chaser.
Okay, the Chaser. So Chaser, you'd like to be involved and work part as a team. So I said Beater.
Okay.
Because I want all the power. I want to.
That's the defender. That's like the goalie, right? We should have watched.
I know. Yeah, we need to rewatch. I should have looked up Quidditch.
Yeah, Quidditch terms.
But no, I thought it was really, really good. So, like, which of your skills are you most proud of? My ability to absorb new information, the ability to make new friends, my ability to get what I want, my ability to keep secrets. And I think I chose my ability to absorb new information because I think that my ability to get what I want was like that's a little hard.
Yeah. No, I think you're right though. I think you're pretty good at absorbing information. For me, I just said making friends. That's what I said.
Okay. No, I would
because I'm outgoing, you know. I mean, I make people laugh.
But now we're ready to move on to the next one.
Okay, let's save the Top Gun for last because I know that's one doing.
Okay.
That's what you're looking forward to. And yeah. Okay.
So we did which superhero are you?
And you know what's crazy? The superhero I got came out of right field, dude. I had no idea this is even an option. No idea. You're never gonna guess it. I bet. Okay. I dare you.
Okay, well, guess mine.
Hulk or Wolverine.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say your Storm or Green Lantern.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Guess what?
Okay. So there was a question in there and said, which comedy sitcom would fit you?
Yeah.
This was a no-brainer for me. So we got Seinfeld, The Simpsons, Modern Family, Community, Parks and Rec, 30 Rock, Friends, The Office, and How I Met Your Mother. Which one do you think I chose? Like, which would suit me?
I know you're a big Office guy, but I feel like that's the obvious one.
That not what show you like.
I know. Which one would you fit into?
I know Ryan would know exactly what. Because I know he's listening, but he would know. Because I know what his would be.
I think yours is probably... What were the options again real quick?
Seinfeld, Simpsons, Modern Family, Community, Parks and Rec, 30 Rock, Friends, The Office, and How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what would Ryan... I know that would be Ryan.
What about me? What do you think? Because I know which one I picked. I was between a couple.
I think that you would be between Parks and Rec and that's difficult for you. The Simpsons.
Okay, you got one of those right. That I was between.
I got Parks and Rec right.
Okay.
And then it'd probably be 30 Rock then.
No, I've never seen 30
Big
Rock.
Community.
No.
You're the gay couple from Modern Family.
That was the one I chose. Modern Family. I just thought I'd be that weird neighbor, that's just like out trimming the hedges at like 3 a.m. and like, dang it, why is that guy out there?
That's me here.
Yeah.
Mowing the lawn at 7
Your
a.m.
neighbor behind you.
I haven't done that this whole year though. I stopped doing that. But okay.
Yeah, I did Modern Family. I felt like and Modern Family, I gotta be honest with you, out of all those shows, that's the only show besides Park and Rec that I watched beginning to end, and I loved it. I love Modern Family. I love Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec was just so good. You know what's? This is a hot take. Well, maybe not really a hot take. Office is great. It's probably my third favorite though. If you're going by favorites, like which ones are your favorites?
All of them on this list, I would say, as far as comedy sitcoms go, I would say if I had to watch one for the rest of my life, it'd easily be The Office.
Yeah.
A close second. Ooh, this is debatable too. Some people would be pissed if I say. Probably going to be a tie between Friends and How I Met Your Mother.
Okay.
I really like Friends, but How I Met Your Mother is like one of the most well-written shows.
Okay, so
as far as comedy scripts.
That might be one I need to check
out. And
The
Office, too. I think The Office.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
So what superhero am I? Did you remember any other questions from that? Because that's the only question I screenshotted from.
No, it was. What was this one? No, I really don't remember. I really don't remember a lot from the superhero ones.
Let me read the description of what it says for me first.
Okay, watch it be the same character.
Okay. You're basically a big teddy bear, playful and lovable with your friends, a horrifying killing machine when it comes to anyone who comes between you and your cubs or your food. Sometimes you don't know. And there's a thing that says read more. I didn't.
Okay, something about a cub.
You're basically a big teddy bear, playful and lovable with your friends, a horrifying killing machine when it comes to anyone who comes between you and your cubs. What superhero could that be?
I'm trying to think of a bear superhero.
Yogi Bear.
Yeah. Okay. A big teddy. Oh, you're the Big Hero 6 guy.
I have no idea. Oh, no.
Dang it.
No.
Dang it.
I don't think I'd guess yours in a million years.
I don't.
I'll just say it. I'm Thor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Thor. Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah,
I think that's really. I think that's good.
The description.
I think that's good.
Is like
that's good. Yeah,
that's perfect for what I would classify Thor as. But
yeah.
I was kind of like,
but not even that. Just like seeing Thor. Yeah, you're like, dude. Yeah,
God of Thunder. Where's my hammer? Or,
Thor. That guy called me a dickhead again. New master. Okay. You're not, dude. I'm telling you, nobody's gonna guess this ever, dude. When this popped up, I passed out. I woke up, I threw up, I passed out again, and I screenshotted it. Okay, here it is. This is all of it. You're a natural performer, and while you may be too modest to admit it, everyone around would probably agree that you're the funniest person they know. You just want to share your life with everyone, which is why you're probably also a champion at social media. Your spontaneous nature makes you a genius at Twitter, and your sense of humor probably makes even your selfies hilarious. You're never going to...
Social media. I don't know any superhero.
You're never going to guess this, dude.
Unless it's like the Spider-Man sidekick guy.
Ned.
Ned. The internet guy.
I'll give you a hint, because this is totally right field, okay? It's 2 words, and they both start with a D.
Daffy Duck. Donald Duck.
You got the last word right.
The Mighty Ducks? No. I don't know any superheroes.
Darkwing Duck.
What is that?
You don't know who Darkwing
Duck is?
I
don't know who that is.
Here's a picture.
Oh, come on, dude.
Darkwing Duck, I used to watch him on Disney.
I don't remember.
Darkwing Duck. But hey, the description's actually pretty.
No, that was good.
Pretty,
that was too
pretty accurate.
I'd say.
Darkwing Duck. I was like, what the heck? Did I take the right quiz?
They pulled superheroes from everywhere then.
They did.
That's why these BuzzFeed quizzes are good. I'll tell you what, I took more than what we had planned to talk about on the podcast today. I took like...
what
kind of what kind of boyfriend are you? I took that one.
Okay. You also took what kind of man are you? Right?
I did take what kind of man are you, and and I thought it would kind of like do like some psychological thing with it. No, I just picked. I'm Hulk Hogan. Apparently, when it comes to being a man,
I'm a real American.
So I just of a side note here. This has nothing to do. You didn't do this, but your career have made. Let me get my glasses. Your career may have come to doing commercials where you're dressed like an elf, but that doesn't change. The fact that you are as beefy as 10 cows, you are Hulk Hogan. Brother. Not any American Gladiator or steroid injection in the world could bring you down. You would be like a human train if a train had muscles the size of Godzilla. Suitable for your brother, you should go out and celebrate. Kind of a crappy quiz, but...
Okay. Hulk Hogan, I could see that.
I took a lot of what kind of boyfriend would you be, or what kind of boyfriend are you, or something like that, and it described me to a freaking T. It was on BuzzFeed. I should have screenshotted it. I should have screenshotted it. I was falling asleep when I was taking it with old Cruz here. And holy cow, dude, I was like, that is me. That is me.
This is amazing.
This is amazing. Like, they know me. But so our last BuzzFeed quiz, and this is the one I was most curious about. Was what Top Gun pilot would you be, specifically from Maverick? So first, I don't even remember what I was actually. Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Should I read the description? Actually, pick a Top Gun quote. This was the one I screenshot. I love this. So. Pick a Top Gun quote, whether it's from the 85 one or 2022. Mm-hmm. First quote, because I was inverted. I feel the need for speed. No points for second place. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. You can be my wingman anytime. Which one did I think you picked?
Yeah.
I'm going to say you can be my wingman anytime. That's the one you probably picked.
Let me just tell you real quick, because this might change your mind. That's wrong. I thought like 90% of those quotes were cheesy. I gotta be honest with you. I thought
it was the 80s, man.
I know, but out of the quotes they gave us, you can't say a lot of those and not sound cheesy. So no, I didn't pick the last one.
No, you gotta pick like. It's not necessarily okay.
I know.
Okay, then you picked no points for second place.
No, I probably should. What's your third choice?
Great balls of fire.
No. Because I was inverted. That's what
Me too.
You did?
That's what I picked.
Yeah.
That's actually my favorite Top Gun quote.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I actually got a Top Gun Maverick official movie poster from Amazon the other day, and it was nice. The one where there were the dates on it, 2020.
Really?
Yep, I wanted that one. So I got it. I got to get a frame for it. I'm going to put it down here.
Nice. That looked good.
Yeah, and I wanted one where it had the official release date, which was June of 2020, I believe.
Yeah, because that's right. It was going to come out.
Mm-hmm. But I wanted that date on there because then it's like a story of like people like, oh yeah, Top Gun. I was like, yeah, look at the date. So I wanted that because, and if I ever meet Tom Cruise, I'm gonna have him sign it. But which will never happen. He's busy.
Yeah, he's busy doing his Mission Impossible stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna read the description of the character that after I took this quiz. Do you remember any more questions off that quiz? I didn't screenshot any more than I should have.
I think a lot of them were a little more general. I don't think they were really specific to Top Gun.
This was a quick quiz.
Yeah, it was quick. It was.
So mine is: your family and friends mean a lot to you.
You value hard work and working as a team whenever possible.
You are always up for a challenge, no matter how hard it might be.
We both got the same person.
Rooster.
Yes.
We both got Rooster. That was my left hand.
Oh yeah,
high five on the left.
Okay. We both got Rooster. That makes sense. Like I think.
I kind of wanted to be like Hangman or something.
Yeah.
I was expecting like Hangman.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I mean, Rooster.
It is what it is. Rooster's a guy.
Rooster out of the whole series is like everyone's like favorite character, especially with the women.
Oh yeah,
but because he's got a mustache, he can pull it off. And not volleyball scene, the football scene, the beach scene. Oh look, Miles Teller, look at him. But
that spiral.
I didn't want to be Rooster actually.
Who would you want to be?
Tom Cruise,
Maverick.
Man.
Yeah, you want to be Maverick?
Tom Cruise, or I actually I wouldn't have minded if I was like Bob.
What if you were Iceman? You're like, son of a gun in that movie.
Yeah.
Just in that movie.
Son of a gun. Whoa, hey, easy. Get some water.
Oh, that is so funny. Not really though, Jaron. You're off the podcast. No. What's interesting about any sort of quiz? Want a beer? No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you though. What's interesting about quizzes like this is I never got quizzes that were like, take this quiz and find out the kind of person you are or something, because I think if we're being real talk here, okay, no cap.
We never.
We're far too complicated to be labeled based off of a question and then 5 multiple choice questions. Things are too complicated. But these were fun quizzes.
I couldn't even guess what you picked for a quote. I mean,
I know.
That's
yeah.
a silly
yeah.
question.
Yeah, but I think BuzzFeed quizzes are meant to be silly. But did you remember taking that quiz in high school? And it would show you your compatibility traits and like who you were most compatible with and stuff in high school. You remember that?
Like, romantically?
Like who fit? Like whose personality were you most like? You remember taking that? And you had to pick up. Yeah, and you had to pick it up.
I have no idea. So I actually took last night. I googled personality quiz. I spent like 30 minutes on this freaking thing. I had to pay for it to get the results.
Did you really?
No, I didn't pay for it.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I ain't paying for this crap. But it was like really descriptive questions. And I'm like, I'm really curious what this has to say. I spent a good half hour on this quiz.
Nice.
Just to
find out behind the paywall.
$24.99. You got to pay for. I'm like, come on, dude. But he's sleeping.
He's just sleeping. We put him to sleep. Must be a good podcast.
Yeah. But no, yeah, you can't base. It's fun.
Yeah, it's just for fun.
It's fun banter.
I guess you shouldn't take anything serious out of any sort of quiz, really. Any sort of personality quiz.
Yeah, if like you got like a math quiz at school, just throw that.
You don't need that.
Throw it right in the trash. You don't even need that.
You could print off a degree on YouTube, Google.
Or YouTube. You just screenshot
it. Someone's fingers in the picture. Again.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Reminds me of Debbie down in Herman.
Yeah. Hey boy, you want to ride?
Hey, where you going? Where you want to ride? Don't mind my cat. I'm dropping him off at the vet.
That was so funny.
He's got an anal infection. It's like, geez, it smells like.
I'm missing Herman. I'm missing.
So we talked about this. I don't know if you were in the conversation at Taylor's yesterday. I think it was maybe you were standing there. I'd like to go. I know I was talking to Taylor about it. I'd like to go to Weston around Christmas time.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
Downtown.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to Weston around Christmas time. When we do wine tasting, and I think it'd be really pretty to go down there.
I think it would too. They filmed the Hallmark Christmas show there.
Oh, I would. I didn't know that, but I wouldn't be surprised. It is set up.
And Weston is like every year it's voted like in the top 10 small cities to live in the U.S. or something. So
I don't even know the population there. It's probably like 2,500 or something.
Yeah, small. Yeah.
Big.
Probably small. That should be a quiz. What small town would you most like?
Ooh, that should be.
You know what I'm saying?
Hogwarts.
I would. What would be a quiz that you'd like to do?
Well, I did like the one, like what kind of boyfriend would you be or something. I did that one yesterday. I actually kind of liked what it said because it was to me to a T. I felt like, but also too, it's like people who do like the zodiac signs or something.
Yeah,
like, you are a Cancer. I can like. No,
you know what's funny
it's all a joke.
What's funny is I saw this meme. So some people are very astrological. They're like, oh, Jupiter's what's that called when you go around the sun?
Orbit.
Jupiter's orbit's a little off kilter. That's why I'm so moody today. It's like, and then the meme was like Jupiter's just like, what? I've been here for like 25 million years. What the heck?
Yeah, people who think that crap, I think
it's weird.
They're wrong.
I have actually. Okay. I have actually taken. I do have this app because we were down at the lake, and I said, might as well. It's called CoStar, and you fill out your birthday, and it kind of tells you things about yourself. But I don't even. So I'm a Cancer.
I don't even know what my sign is.
When were you born?
August
30th, right?
30th. I almost said 31st.
August 30th, zodiac sign. You're a peach. Okay, you're a Virgo.
Okay. Which means nothing. People,
We'll see.
That literally means nothing.
Distinguished by a quick mind, reliability, and generosity.
Wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, that stuff is kind of crazy. I mean, I'm not going to say whether, whatever, but I don't think I really put much weight into stuff like that. I will say on the full moon, though, nights when the full moon's out, people drive like crap.
Crimes go up on full moons. That's a known fact.
You know what's crazy?
On full moons, especially with clear skies, the crime in cities go up.
Because you can see better without lights on?
Probably. But it's also like with like dogs too. They go nuts on like full, like they're just more high energy and stuff.
So there's some truth to that, like a full moon.
Yeah, it has to do something with like the gravitational pull or something, or like the tides or something that like affects people's moods. I believe that's a thing.
Yeah.
Because there'd be nights on full moons. I see it's a full moon. I don't get as tired as quick at night. Like I have more energy.
You know what? So when we lived out in the country, there weren't any street lights or nothing.
Right.
That was the first time I actually really realized how much the moon actually illuminates like the world.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, it's not like it's like daytime, but yeah, it can get pretty bright. Where
we've been out kayak camping out in the middle of nowhere. Where I think there was one time where I palmed a tear on a kayak trip, just an overnight trip. You didn't need a flashlight. The moon was that. The brightness was that prevalent. I mean, you didn't need a flashlight, anything. You can see totally fine.
Yeah. I mean, it
is bright, dude. It was bright. So if you like people who grew up in the city like I did.
Wait, I'm sorry. Was Palm de Terre where you saw like the Milky Way? Like,
no, that's actually what I'm getting to.
Oh, okay.
That's actually, believe it or not, what I'm getting to. So, senior year of high school, me and a few friends went out to one of our friends in our group. His family has property in Salisbury, Missouri, which is out in the middle. And he's got cabins out there. His family's got cabins and fishing ponds and stuff. So we stayed out there for, I don't know, 2-3 days or something. It like literally the day we graduated, we went to Y Liquor, got some cigars, and drove straight to Salisbury. I didn't even go home. I had all my stuff packed and everything. I think I went and picked up Ryan. But anywho, it was like 2 a.m. or something, and I go outside to take a pee or something, and I look up, and I can literally see the swirls from the galaxies. I can see the Milky Way. It looks like just a bunch of lights that are like foggy going across the sky. You see every shooting star. There's so many shooting stars coming over. Pew, pew, pew. All the time.
Maybe you're smoking a funny cigar.
No.
No, teasing.
It was like, seriously, the most... If it had to come to anything, what's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen?
That.
Especially in nature. It's that.
For sure. I can't remember where I heard this.
I will never forget it.
Can't remember where I heard this. But people, like, they find God in different ways. Some people it's nature. Some people it's in silence. Some people it's in, and thinking about it, I was like, I find God looking at stars up to the sky.
Well, you realize how small you are.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? And whether whatever your God is, or if you don't believe in God, it's just kind of like where you find your, I don't know, your place, place in the world, or your place.
A lot of it where people do it, it's like where they find their humility.
Yeah,
where they realize that they're not the only thing out there. So they're kind of dropped down a couple tiers,
right?
As far
a little
as
humbling experience,
and they learn some humility, and that's one for me. But I'll even tell you, when I went to go pick up the dog on Saturday, it's out in Houstonia, Missouri. I gotta tell you about this. By the way, I'm gonna tell you about my
we got time.
My experience. So, but anyway, it was beautiful out there. beautiful corn. It's fall. It's all like fall weather. The trees are starting to turn out there.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm driving through cornfields and stuff. I mean, literally to get to their house. You know how you have like a road, it's like a gravel road, and you got ditches on the side, and there's fields and homes.
Yeah,
that's typical Midwest. No, there was like 6 miles of you're literally driving through. They just cut roads right through fields.
Really?
Yep, that's what it was.
Wow.
So it was out in the middle of nowhere. It was a beautiful area. That's the first thing I said to Debbie, the breeder, when I met her. I was like, man, it's beautiful out here, but I hate that they live off gravel roads. I had to drive like 6-7 miles. Like, I hate gravel roads, but it was beautiful out there. So I get there, I pull in, and I'm nervous as all get out. Still want to do it. But I got it. Here he is.
And he's sleeping. He said, "Here I am."
He's sleeping.
All right.
And anyway, I pull up to the house, and there's equipment everywhere. There's old tractors, and there's equipment. There's excavators everywhere, just everywhere. I mean, it looks like a junkyard. But I found out that the guy, the husband, he's actually a contractor. But anyway, I step out of the truck, and they got 3 guard dogs, big dogs. One of those livestock guard dogs, they're most generally pretty quiet. He was keeping his distance from me, but he had his eyes on me. But one, I don't know what kind of dog this was, but it had like a collar on it that had spikes coming out of it. And it's just, blah, blah, get out of here. It was actually scary. I don't usually get too scared around dogs, even if they're like somewhat violent and barky or whatever. But this one freaked me out because he came right up on me.
Big old boy.
Oh, he's a big old boy. And then she comes out, and I walk in, and there's her husband sitting there at the kitchen table reading the morning paper. Looks exactly like my grandpa Mickey dressed. Button-up shirt, like a plaid button-up shirt that he's probably been wearing for the last 30, 40 years. Tucked in, wearing jeans. These jeans are probably 30, 40 years old.
You said Grandpa Mickey dressed, and I was just like, what does Grandpa Mickey look like naked?
He had a 9mm pistol on his waist that looked like it was probably an old 1911, probably from like Vietnam.
Yeah.
It was so varnished and worn out, but he was such a nice guy. He had glasses on just like my grandpa would wear. Mm-hmm. He reminded me of my grandpa. He's a super nice guy.
That's awesome.
He was really nice, and they were really good people, and I picked him up and hauled him off, and here he is. I feel like he's already, this may sound crazy, but I feel like in just 2 days he's already gotten just a little bit bigger.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Like just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at him this morning. I'm like, dude, this guy's already gotten bigger.
Mm-hmm. That's going to happen, man. That's going to happen when they're pups.
Yeah.
I mean, Melvin, our little pup, our little kitty. Yeah. I mean, it was like we were gone for a weekend at the lake and had somebody watch him, and we came back, and he had grown like cat. Yeah, he had grown. It's like
he evolved.
Is this the same cat? Like,
he's
man, they're going to be growing and stuff, and
I'm ready for him to grow. I'm ready. Yeah. I'm done with the puppy stage. I've already been in it 2 days.
And you got the little puppy breath.
I'm over. Yeah, I got that nasty puppy breath. It's gross. But
so were all the dogs in the litter? Were they going to people, or did they already?
No, she has like 3 left. Of course, this was Friday or Saturday when I went over there. Today's Monday, so it's been a couple days. But she had 3 left, I think, that were not accounted for, and I think that they were brown. She had 2 brown and white ones and 1 black and white.
Okay.
But the dogs that house was so like crazy. The dogs running around. I couldn't really like take a moment to like look at them.
Gotcha.
But there was another I got a tri-colored one, a tri-color Brittany, and there was only 2 in that litter. Well, the other one basically looks exactly like him, except his brown he's black, and he was good looking.
Really?
I was kind of like, darn it, I should have got that one.
Oh, he's dreaming.
Oh yeah, he does.
He's dreaming.
Yep. Does that. He was like last night he was in his kennel just like,
yeah.
I mean, he was not whining. He was dreaming.
Yeah.
He was like chasing a
squirrel. Oh yeah.
Dude, I told you guys as a tennis yesterday. This is crazy. I let him out Saturday night at 3 a.m. I let him out, and I'm walking around out in the yard with him. And I hear rustling up in the tree. I'm like, okay, probably that's weird. Why would a squirrel be awake at 3 a.m.? What are they doing? Dude, a squirrel, you can hear like the squirrel like jump from one tree to another, and it like missed its branch or something, and it fell like 15 feet in front of me, just boom on the ground. And he didn't even notice. He didn't even care. But I'm staring at this thing like,
what the heck going on?
What just happened, dude? He just fell out of a tree. I've never seen a squirrel just fall out of a tree.
Was this the same time when your neighbor was like cleaning his pool at like 3 a.m. and a wife beat her?
No.
Oh, okay. That was a different time.
He was doing that at like midnight.
Oh, okay.
Or something. 1 a.m. I don't know. I got up so many times Saturday night. Last night I only had to get up once, which was great for him. So I think we're making progress. It's only been 2 days. So I got to keep up with it.
That story reminded me of a time I had a buddy stay the night at my parents' place up in we lived out in the country, and we went to go get breakfast, and we come back, and we're on the dirt roads, and we hear and see a little flash, and we hear a poof, and we see a crow fall out from the power line.
Did he hit the power line? You got zapped.
I think he pecked it. And I get home, I'm like, Mom, did the power go off for like a second? She's like, yeah, it sure did. So we like pecked the power line.
I remember you telling me that.
And it fell down. I was like, what the heck was that?
I'm kind of ready for him to start chasing squirrels down the backyard.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's bred to do. He's bred to hunt. And I tried to get him to do we did some pointing exercises yesterday. I have a wing off from a pheasant that a friend of mine gave me. And we tried that. He wasn't pointing. He was just going straight for it. Well,
work in progress to get there.
Work in progress. We got the sitting down. I got the sitting down in like an hour of us getting home. I was already immediately there with the treats.
Were you when you got home, were you right away trying to train him?
Yep. We were in the garage. I mean, right away, I want him to be attentive to me. So like yesterday, like 30 minutes ago when I hollered at him here, hey, Groot.
Yeah.
He came over. I wanted him to learn his name and be attentive. Hey, I'm talking to you.
I was surprised because yesterday it seemed like you could say Cruz, and he was like, I could be like,
well, like when I went to go take him outside, I didn't have to go up to him and get his attention. I was like, hey, let's go outside. He followed me outside. He knew.
Yeah.
He knew.
That's cool.
So that was within 24 hours or something right there. So he's not dumb.
Well, hopefully
he's actually, I think, of course, the breed is known for being extremely intelligent.
Yeah.
But if it is anything what that guy said, he had high hopes that this is probably the most intelligent litter done or seen in 50 years.
Good looking
I hope
dog.
he's right. He's a good looking dog. He is good looking. As soon as he wakes up here, I'll take him outside to go to the bathroom. It's just the same routine. He sleeps. Yeah. I go take him outside.
Well, hopefully you can enjoy a little bit of your break this week.
Yeah.
Or are you looking forward to really like hitting it hard with Cruz?
I don't want to overwhelm him with training. It's like, like this morning I took him out. We did some more sitting, some more shaking, and he's got it down every time. At least when I'm the only one there.
Good.
He's got it down every time. I won't treat him every time he does it. I don't want him to get used to always looking for the treat, because then at midnight last night when I let him out, I did it a couple times. I didn't have a treat on me. But he still did it. But he was looking for that treat in my hand.
Right.
I went to go like, hey, good boy. I went to go reach for him. He's looking for that treat. I don't want him to get glued to treat every time. So the guy, the breeder, he told me, he says he does not use the treats. I was talking to my neighbor yesterday, and he says he's got 4 dogs. He says he never uses treats. He just uses positive reinforcement and praise. But the breeders did tell me, he's like, if you want to use treats, it will go faster and it will go easier. But personally, I don't do it. But if you want to do it, it's totally fine. It does get his attention.
Yeah, right.
Like when I'm just doing this now, I don't even have to treat in my hand. He'll think I have a treat in my hand. He'll be attentive to me. So I owe that.
Are you going to do clicker training? Isn't there something with clickers?
So yeah, there's people that I work with. I'm getting some advice. I'm getting advice from everyone. So if you got advice,
send it your way.
Send it. Comment on YouTube.
Why don't you tell everybody your address?
No. But you can do clickers, which I've been doing. I've been doing that every time he does something good. Or if I want him to follow me, I do that. There's another trainer I watched. He says with his puppies that he trains hunting dogs. And when they're puppies like he is, he'll walk around the yard and he'll have a whistle and just go do 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 do. He'll just whistle the whole time they're walking around the yard. Well, the whole idea of it is when after a few months, when they start getting independent, they want to venture off a little bit. He just goes do do do, and they go, oh,
yeah,
so
gotcha.
They know that. So that's why I'm using just that.
Yep. That's cool.
Just
That's
as
awesome.
like it's a positive sound. It's a sound that means come to me, whatever.
Are you nervous about anything? Like, are you nervous?
Yeah.
I don't. Are you nervous that you're not gonna like train them properly? That like.
Yeah, I'm nervous that I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna have like a crappy dog. Like I'm gonna have like an annoying dog. I don't want a dog when people come over to my house. I don't want,
jumps up on
I don't
people and
want
stuff.
that. And
yeah.
People have been telling me sometimes there's not always like a definite fix for that. They're gonna do it from time to time, but there's some dogs that are like aggressively do it.
And maybe if it's not like a pattern where it's like every time someone comes over, but maybe a couple times.
I don't want the dog to be. People might think I'm crazy when I say this, but I don't want the dog to be protective about the house. As soon as they hear someone at the door, the mailman, I don't want that.
I got you.
I want him just to be like, cool, whatever, it's noise is no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that? I don't quite know, but I do have some nerves about what's going to happen. I
think you've definitely done your research, and I
have,
think
but it's just I'm not a patient person.
Yeah, I get you.
I know I'm not a patient person, so do I have the patience to go through with it? I keep telling myself, Mama didn't raise no quitter.
Mm-hmm.
I need to keep at it and consistent. And I think I was so happy yesterday when we were at Taylor's house and I let him outside. He immediately went to the bathroom. I was so happy with that because he's had some accidents in the house, day one especially. He has had some accidents in the house, and then yesterday morning, but he hasn't done that since yesterday morning.
Good.
So knock on wood.
Well, it sounds like you're on the right path, man. You've done your research.
Every time I've let him out, he's at least gone pee. Every time. So he knows that it's time to go. And then every time he goes pee or he poops or whatever, I praise him like, good boy. I praise the heck out of him. And he knows that he's doing something good. You can see it in his eyes. He's
well, good. Well, I heard a couple things. I heard that cats, dogs, they want to please the owner.
Yep.
And they see their owner as God. Cats see themselves as God. And I think that's kind of true.
I heard this. I heard this. That this is actually true. So, paramedics and stuff, they find like a dead body in a house of like an elderly person or something. They got to go and get the body out and stuff. I heard that if they have a cat, the body, they've been dead a while. They're starting to rot. Let's be real. That's reality of life. It happens. But the cat will eat them.
Oh my gosh.
The dogs will lay next to him and starve to death and die.
Dang. Is that true?
I heard that.
Really?
I read it.
Interesting.
That's actually kind of like a known deal. Like when you find like someone who dies alone in their house, hopefully not me, or have like a heart attack. Hey, my house is clean. You guys will be able to find me really easily.
Yeah.
But no, the dogs will lay by their owner until they starve to death because they will not abandon them, but the cats will eat them.
Well, something else I heard is that parenting is just you're winging it. You're learning as you go. There's really no definitive guide on how to raise your kid this way, and I'm sure it's probably the same way with animals. I mean,
that's why like a lot.
There might be a little more instruction with certain breeds of dogs and stuff, but something that somebody said is that I heard one time was that parenting when you become a parent, you find out that everybody else just kind of wings it like you do. So you definitely learn as you go, I think, and but I think, man, like I said, I think you're going to be good.
What Harvey told me, super nice guy, and he told me to call him anytime. It's like, you can call me anytime. Send me photos. I want to see how our litters are doing. They were really good people. I was really impressed. He did tell me, he says, the first 2 days, I told him I took the whole week off vacation. He's like, the first day or two, I think you need to make this dog your buddy. You make him your buddy, you're good. These breeds respond to praise. You can't be too hard on them. The simple no, hey, whatever.
Or a snap of the finger or something.
Yeah, but these dogs, he specifically told me this. He's like, Labradors, they're waterfowl dogs typically. Sometimes you guys smack them. You guys smack them across the nose with like a little roll up newspaper just to kind of show them like, hey, I'm the boss.
Yeah.
Says you cannot do that with this. You cannot do it. You have to you cannot be too hard on them. So like last night, I put him in the kennel, started whimpering and whining. I figured I'll let him whine it out. And but it just got to the point where I was trying to watch Legally Blonde 2.
As you would,
because I watched Legally Blonde, the first one, Saturday night. So I was watching the second one. It's free on Amazon right now. That's a movie review. Reese Witherspoon. So I was trying to watch it, and it's 10 o'clock or so, 9:45, whatever. And I got frustrated. I'm like, you know what? Patience. But what can I do here to where I don't lose my cool? So I firmly, but not violently, I would say, I just kind of, on top of the kennel, I just went, hey, like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he stopped. He was done the rest of the night. Bubba, having flashbacks. But that's all I did. And he stopped. He knew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Yeah. Right.
So as long as, and if that didn't work, I'd have to probably try a different tactic. But that worked. So that told him that's not acceptable. Whining and crying is not going to get you out of here. You shut up and go to sleep. And as soon as he went right straight to sleep, he was snoring. I heard him snoring like 2 minutes later. So he's doing pretty good.
Good.
I mean, he's cute as all get out, but his colors, man. So I love his colors.
I know. Yeah.
The other tricolored one that she had, I like I said, all the same. This was all the same, but this was black. Every part of him that's brown was black.
Okay.
Like a dark black.
Okay.
That was a good looking dog. I was
yeah.
like, man, I wish I got that one.
Can I switch?
Yeah,
You
well,
said
that one was already accounted for. I said, is that the other tricolored one that got picked before?
Oh,
I wanted that one.
Oh, okay.
And I called her up and I said, hey, I want that black one. She goes, not 3 minutes ago. I got a call.
Oh, man.
It's like, you got to be kidding me.
That's all right.
I was like, well, give me the other tricolored. She's like, he'll be a handsome looking dog.
Yep.
I mean, even the eyes, like, imagine his face all black and he's still got the orange.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he looks so cool.
Yeah.
And he was chilling over in the corner.
Oh, really?
Cruz was running around like a freaking madman. I'm like, I want that one.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've already gotten attached at least by photos at least.
Yeah.
Of the dog.
He's here sitting in our guest chair.
She did say, she's like, I got to give you a heads up. Your dog's a little bit of a drama queen. I was like, oh crap. That's not what I want. I even said, I was like, that's literally the exact opposite of what I want. She goes, well, you have to fix it. And which I need to fix that. The hooping, the hollering, the whining. She says he whines the most out of all 8 of them. I was like, crap.
Okay.
He's been doing okay.
But you might be the perfect person to kind of help him get out of that.
Oh yeah, because I don't stand for it.
Yeah.
No.
I'm anxious to see how he acts to one of our gaming sessions. I'm sure he'll just be sitting by your feet or something.
I got to get him to the point. Like I've been I wanted to get on Saturday night. I wanted to get on last night. But I got to get to the point where I feel like I can focus in on a game of Warzone or a match in Halo to where I don't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
Like I got to make sure he's out.
Yeah.
But I haven't felt like that. I can get to that point yet. Now, he's got his bed, his dog bed, and I will tell him, go to your bed. And he will go to his bed.
Really?
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
He will go to his bed. But bed's got to be like right next to him. Then he gets it. I'm like, go to your bed. And he'll go. But if he's amped up, he'll jump right off.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. But if I just ran around in the yard, he's tired, he'll pass right out.
Are you feeding him like wet dog food? Do you have to like water down his food or?
No, I'm feeding him what the breeder gave me, at least like a week's worth of food. I think actually he's not eating that much. He's not. I tried feeding him 3 times yesterday. He's taken like a couple mouthsful every 3 times a day. He's not eating very much. Every time I put water in front of him, he drinks it. He just hasn't been real excited when I pour the food. He's just kind of like, yeah, whatever. I'll have a couple bites.
Oh, okay.
That's it. But I gave him, so I imagine this food will probably last me 2 weeks, but I already got a replacement. I'm going to start weaning him off of the breeder's food. But she gave me some, it's called Victor Pro something. And I went and got some other brand yesterday that was a puppy kibble, no. She's a nurse, the breeder, so she said that, she's big in nutrition. But I got one that's like, improves coat shininess. I want a dog that has a good looking coat.
You know what's crazy is our cat Stuart, we changed up his food and his coat got like way softer than it was on his previous food. I didn't think that food would actually make a difference, but apparently it does. So my mind was blown.
She said the same thing. She said food does make a difference. She says, I'm big on nutrition. this Victor Pro stuff is not like known for shiny coats or anything. It's puppy food. But I did get a bag of it. I hope he doesn't like turn into like a big eater, because then that's like one less thing I have to worry about. You know, like my sister, she had 2 dogs, and one of them who that dog recently passed away. That dog was not a big eater.
MJ?
Yeah, MJ. She was not a big eater, so you didn't really have to worry about feeding her that much. She ate twice a day. She would, when I'd house sit, put food in the bowl, Calypso would go straight for the bowl and eat the whole thing. MJ would just go get like a couple like mouthfuls, and she's done.
That's interesting. Yeah. So are you doing it to where you don't keep food out all day, right? You feed him at certain times, or?
Well, since he was freaking out in his kennel this morning, he dumped his food everywhere. So that's going to be his food for lunch. Basically, he'll eat what's on the floor.
I thought it was always interesting because there's like 2 trains of thought. Like you either feed them at specific times or you keep their food out all day. And because like with our cats, when we only had Stuart, we left his food out all day, and he'd snack whenever.
Yeah.
But now that we have 2 cats,
they
eat 2 different foods.
It's stuff I already kind of figured or kind of knew, but he kind of reiterated it for me, what I was thinking or what I was reading. That when it comes to food and when it comes to kenneling, get them in a routine. Because if they're hungry at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, they know they're going to get fed. They're smart. They know what time
I got you.
They know what time it is. They know what time you're getting home. They know this and that. Eventually, he, of course, doesn't, because I'm just home all the time now. But at least because I'm on vacation. But they will know that, like, yep, food's coming up in like 3 hours. I can hold on.
Yeah.
He'll be home in an hour from the kennel.
Right.
So they will always wait. When they get in the routine and they know they're going to get fed at a certain time, they know they're going to get let out of the kennel.
Whereas now it might be like, oh, I'm in the kennel, I'm going to be in here forever. Or like, food's not here, I'm not going to get fed again.
Like I said, he's cool in the kennel. He just, as soon as I shut that freaking gate, that's when he freaks.
Interesting.
I can sit by him, throw a treat in the kennel, he'll go right for it. I mean, he does hesitate a little bit to go in for the treat, but he'll go all the way in the kennel and eat food. But as soon as I shut that gate,
freaks out.
Oh my gosh, he freaks out. This morning when I went to go get some fresh air on the motorcycle, he just freaked, just totally freaked. But when I got back, he was calm. When I got back, he was sitting up.
Well, you said you heard him stop like barking when you got to the garage.
Once I got to the garage, I can hear that he stops. I'm like, okay, that's good, because yesterday I went to the gym and freaking out.
You think, did he stop doing it when you closed the door down here? And he heard the door and he's like, okay, he's going.
I don't think the garage door?
No, just this door to go into the garage right there.
I don't think he knows
that sound,
that routine, or what's happening quite yet. He just knows that I'm locked in. So,
okay, gotcha.
I don't know, man.
Cool, man. Jaron, I think you're going to be a good dad. I think, you talked about like whether you're patient enough. I mean, you worked with him for, an hour yesterday to get him to sit and shake. I mean, I think that's a good sign that, So, yeah, I mean, and he was...
I owe that a lot to him, because I really think that he's really intelligent.
Yeah, well, he was well behaved yesterday.
Yeah, something the breeder told me too is this breed, they want to please their owners.
Yeah.
They're not really that ornery. That's what he said. He says, this breed is not ornery. They want to please you, period. That's how they're bred. They were bred to be trainable, to be hunting dogs. So that's why the breed's the way it is.
Well, we better let you get back to training. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see the progress. Even by the end of the week, I think there'll be progress.
Yeah, oh yeah. So there's already been progress in 2 days.
He
hasn't had an accident today in the house. I'm super happy with that. I'm gonna take him outside. I'm gonna wake him up and take him outside, and he'll probably go again. So
sounds good. Yeah, we'll do a podcast here before too long. We'll see what we're gonna talk about next time.
This is number 18.
This is 18.
Man, that feels like a lot, but
our podcast is legally an adult.
Oh wow. Buy some smokes.
Yeah, well, we're going to go buy some smokes, I guess.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.